What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last episode, we finished up Chapter 4, and in this episode, we're going to be starting off Chapter 5, Absolute Despair Girl. Whoa! Whoa. It seems we've taken control of the trump card here, and we're going around town. Admittedly, I can't say I'm too big a fan of this. I don't know if we can even really, vilify these kids. We don't even know if they're in control of everything. Huh? What? Are these like aerial Monokumas attacking or something like that? Wow, this is quite the intense start to an episode. This Monokuma, whoa. That's some fighting prowess, to say the least. He's putting in work. Haiji wasn't kidding when he said he was a trump card. I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. Are we gonna control it? That would be a pretty neat little minigame. I feel like with this music is telling me I should feel more okay with this than I actually am. I'm a little bit skeptical, like maybe Haiji's cracked a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't really be so, encouraging of the attacking of these kids or whatnot. But the music is telling me otherwise. So, let's just go along with it for the time being. Did you see that? Who's the boss now? As long as I control this big bang Monokuma, those little Monokumas are like nothing. I can imagine the, what's it called? Oh, what is it called again? Komaru and Fukawa. I forget what the ship name is. But regardless, if you're a fan of the ship, I'm sure this is a great scene for you. But good work, you two. You guys are the saviors of this town. I mean, Haiji looks like he's taking it away, but I don't know if Fukawa and Komaru are really on board with this. Yeah. Doesn't really seem so. I feel like this tirade is going to be stopped pretty quickly. Huh? Got Komaeda?
Yeah. Came
to say your goodbyes. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. What? What? Oh, Kurokuma. His hair color changes so much between cutscenes and actual in-game footage. By the way, before I leave, there's something I should tell you. Oh, what? Is this it? You're finally gonna come out of the closet? Silly, that's in DR2 with Hinata. I've received word from the Monokuma kids on watch. An intruder has entered Towa City. An intruder? And they came alone. Alone? I see. Was this someone from Future Foundation? I feel like if it was someone from Future Foundation, they would come in with more people. I don't know, but I recommend caution. Kurokuma's probably not all about that. Hey, look at that! Wow, the impact looks just like an action movie, meow. Wait, why is she so, into this destruction? If this keeps up, all the children might end up getting killed. Huh. Wait, why does she want all the children killed, all the adults killed? She just wants despair everywhere.
やけに上機嫌だね。計画が破綻しそうな割にはさ。
Yikes, you're in quite a good mood, despite the fact that your plan is about to be ruined. Eh?
破綻だって？
Ruined? You talking about ruined?
幻の大地にいるモヒカンみてえだってのか？モナカちゃんの計画は超順調だっつーの。
Monika's plan is totally going smoothly. Totally.
順調？これで？
Smoothly? You call this smoothly?
ごめん。手伝ってもらって悪いんだけど、これは召使いさんにも内緒のトップシークレットなの。
Sorry, I know you helped me out and everything, but this plan is a secret even to
それっ
you.
てもしかして二代目江ノ島純子っていうのが関係してる？
By any chance, is this plan related to the successor of Enoshima Junko?
ごめん、お口チャックです。
No, zip your mouth. As if anyone else is
君が
listening.
何を企んでいようと関係ないけどね。どうせ最後には希望が勝つんだし。
Well, it does not matter what you're planning. In the end, hope shall win the day.
てめえはそれを証明するためにわざわざ世界を絶望に陥れる手伝いまでしたってのか？
Oh, you know what? You know what was what part of what bugs me about Komaida's way of thinking with regards to hope and despair? Not that it's inconsistent or anything, because you guys have explained and I've come to terms with that. Even though I disagree with this line of thinking, it is self-consistent. It reminds me of the gambler's fallacy, where if you lose a certain amount of money, or I mean there are multiple gambler's fallacies, one of which is like, oh, if I keep losing, I'm sure I'm more likely to win, in the near future, which is simply not true. But another one is, there's a common sort of like strategy. It's like, oh, if I lose money, all I have to do is bet double that on the next time. And then if I lose again, I can just bet double however my total amount has lost, so that when I finally do win, I'll gain all of that money back. And in the end, you run out of money really quickly with just a few wrong turns. So, yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of, where you just keep doubling up on your negatives in hopes that you'll eventually go positive. And when you do go positive, it'll be that much bigger. But anyways, so to prove your little point about hope or whatevs, you brought on the despair, huh?
たくバカげてやがるぜ。水を美味しく飲むためにわざわざ砂漠で遭難するようなもんだろ。
Well, that's just stupid. It's like going to the desert to drink some tasty water.
ねえ、矛盾してるよね。
It's totally contradictory, right?
それは誤解だよ。
No, you
ほら、
misunderstand.
世の中から絶望の種を一掃するには、種が地中に埋まったままでは不可能でしょ？
In order to get rid of all the despair, you first must let it
発芽
flourish.
させて地表に出したところを焼き払えば跡形もなく消えてくれる。
Wait until the despair has grown to its largest size and then burn it all the way to the
僕が
roots.
求めているのはその後の希望だけが溢れる世界なんだ。
And after that, only hope will remain. That is the world I
そ
see.
こには矛盾なんて一かけらもないよ。
There is nothing contradictory in that.
矛盾くらいどうってことないんだけどさ。
Well, not that it even matters.
てめえはそんな焼き野原が見てえのか？
So you're gonna burn the crops and salt the earth, huh? What?
召使いさんって本当に愉快だね。
Did the font just change? Or something? You really are amusing,
自
Mr.
分が
Servant.
絶望に落ちてることに気づいて
Maybe
る
not.
くせに
I don't know why it looked weird,
それ
but
も希望のためって割り切れるなんてさ。
despite the fact that you know you've fallen into despair, you still fight
そ
for
れっ
hope.
て純子お姉ちゃんの影響？それとも昔からそうなの？
Could it be from Big Sis Junko's influence? Or are you always like this?
まあいいじゃねえかモナカちゃん。出番の終わった雑魚なんか放っておけって。
Who cares, Monica? Just let this chump exit stage left already.
もっと楽しくて気持ちいいことがモナカちゃんを待ち受けてんだからよ。
There's something way more fun and refreshing waiting for you. Yeah, this person that you seem to not be really concerned about. I feel like it's gonna be Togami. Maybe it's probably someone. I mean, I don't really have probably anything to go off of. It's really just kind of a guess out there. If I had to guess, I would say Togami. But
そうだね。ほんと楽しみだな。
yep, that's right. I'm really looking forward to it.
二代目の島純子の目から世界はどんな風に
Just how will the world look through the eyes of the successor?
モナカちゃんノリノリだな。震えるハートが燃え尽きてヒートだな。
Monica, you're so into it, your heart resonates hot enough to burn.
ありがとうね、黒クマ。こんな素敵な計画をモナカに教えてくれて。
Interesting. I mean, like, we know that Kurokuma has been like an advisor role for Monica, but we don't really know how, Kurokuma's origins, really. So, I'm intrigued by that. Thank you, Kurokuma, for giving Monica such a splendid plan.
やめるって。
A hug?
俺のドテッパラに当たって。
Yeah, stop it, your little hills up against my body.
当ててんのか。おい、モナカちゃん、わざとか。
Are you pushing those little buds on me? You doing this on purpose, Monica? Monica! Komada's like, and on that note, I'm take my leave now.
ご苦労様召使いさん。もう二度と会うことはないと思うけど。
Thank you for the hard work, Mr. Servant. I'm sure we will not see each other ever again. Interesting. So confident. Back to your regularly scheduled oversized Monokuma beating.
ハイジさん、これで全部です。ああ、すまねえな。
Get a speech from Haiji now?
みんな、聞いてくれ。
What you gotta say, Haiji?
俺はお前らに謝らなくちゃなんねえ。
I actually really like the way Haiji talks. It's very manly, very like cool, I guess. First off, I gotta apologize to you
俺
guys.
がいつまで経っても秘密基地から動けなかったのはチャンスを伺ってたからじゃねえ。
I feel like Kirishima, if any of you watch My Hero Academia. The reason I was always down in that base wasn't because I was waiting for an
そう
opportunity.
やって言い訳してたけど、本当はあのガキどもにビビってたんだ。
Yeah, no kidding. That was just an excuse. Really, I was just scared by those kids.
まったくリーダー失格だよな。
Makes me a pretty bad
け
leader.
どそんな俺の目を覚まさせてくれたやつがいた。そこの子供とも大人とも言えねえ二人の女だ。
But then someone snapped me out of it. Those two girls over there, neither kids nor adults.
どうも。
そい
Hi.
つらのおかげで俺はやっと目が覚めたんだ。
Thanks to them, I've finally woken up. I still am like skeptical of Haiji in
いくら
general.
怖くても未来を切り開くために希望を持って戦わなきゃいけねえ時があるってな。
No matter how scared you are, if you want a hopeful future, sometimes you gotta fight for one.
だから
Yeah,
も
it's
う
very true.
隠れて怯えて失い続けることはやめだ。
So never again, never are we gonna hide and cower and lose what we care
今
about.
こそ立ち上がる時だ。俺たちの手で俺たちの街を取り戻すんだ。
Now it's time to stand up. With our hands, we're gonna take back this city.
今の俺たちならできる。このビッグバンモノクマがあればできるんだ。
We have the power now. With Big Bang Monokuma, we can do this.
あの狂ったガキどもにこの街の本当の支配者が誰かを教えてやれ。
So listen up. Teach those deranged kids who really runs this
ここ
town.
は東和シティは俺たちの街だ。
Towa City, our home, our town. He looks so distraught with those sprites. Seems everyone else is on board.
大変なことになってきたわね。
The real thing is, while you're going about taking the town, make sure you don't miss any sparklies, because those are really important for our final report card. Things are turning for the
いくら
worse.
なんでももうちょっと冷静になった方がいいよね。
Isn't it better if the adults are a little more calm? Yeah, no, this is just like stereotypical war, vilifying the other side, entrenching, these sorts of just like passion ideas before, trying to rationally attempt things. I mean, with this sort of Monokuma, like the Big Bang Monokuma strength, you could just house and protect the entire population while figuring out what to do. Or you could... Yeah, I mean, you could just go on the defensive. You could take the time to think about it now that you have this weapon, etc.
けど、あんな風に興奮してる連中に今さら何を言ったところ
Very
で
true. Probably, but we can't just tell this group to keep level heads. They'd turn on us.
よ、ちょっといい？
Oh,
白くマッチがどうしても話したいんだとさ。
Yo, got a sec? Shiroro wants to talk to you guys right away.
ちょうどよかったよ。私たちも君に相談があるんだよ。
Shirokuma, good timing. There's something we have to talk about too.
君たちも心配なんだね。このまま大人と子供が衝突したら大変だって。
Yep, solidify yourselves as the enemies. Take back any chance to potentially reconcile things. So, you guys are worried too, right? It'd be bad if the adults attack the kids riled up like this.
そう思うの？
You think so too?
ハイジ君たちはモノクマだけじゃなくて子供たちにも強い憎しみを抱いているみたいだし。
Exactly. Haiji seems like he's holding a grudge, not just against the Monokumas, but the children too.
もしこのまま衝突したら
Not the children.
大人と子供で殺し合いになっちゃうかもしれない。
If they end up fighting like this, both the kids and adults will end up killing each other.
殺し合い？
Don't act so surprised.
なんでこんなことになってんのよ。大人たちの奮起はあんたが望んだことでしょ。
Why did it end up like this? I mean, didn't you want the adults to fight back too?
僕もハイジ君があんな強大な力を隠してたなんて知らなかったんだよ。
Well, just like you, I didn't know that Haiji had that kind of a
僕
weapon.
が彼らを奮起させようとしたのは守る力を手に入れて欲しかったからなんだ。
The reason I tried to motivate them was to give them the power to protect themselves. Very different than the power to attack.
守る力どころか倒す力を持っている。
But Big Bang Monokuma isn't about protection. It has the power to destroy.
このまま倒す力同士がぶつかり合ったらきっととんでもない被害が生まれてしまうよ。
If the adults and kids fight one another with the power to destroy, the damage would be terrible.
なんとかしてみんなを落ち着かせられないかな。
Hey, is there anything we could do to maybe calm them down a little?
あの様子を見る限りだと難し
Yep,
そう
I would agree. The way they are now, I doubt it.
もう恐れる必要はねえ。
We don't have to be afraid anymore.
命を落とすことになろうが、命を奪うことになろうが、俺はもうあんなガキどもを恐れちゃいねえぞ。
We might lose our lives. We might take lives. But either way, we will not be afraid anymore.
俺たちの勝戦記念日にガキどもの敗戦記念日にしてやるんだ。
Today, we make the memorial of our victory. We make the memorial of the kids' defeat.
さっ
Yikes.
きまで怯えてた連中とは思えないわ、ね。
Yeah, no kidding.
まるで戦争前じゃない。
It's hard to believe these are the same adults that were so scared earlier. They want blood. Interesting. I want to look into that Japanese sensou mai. I think that quite literally translates to like before the war, but like the translation to they want blood makes me think it's some sort of, well, the kanji isn't what I'm anticipating it is
あの
right
バ
now.
カで
There's some
かい
other
モノ
meaning.
クマを見た途端、どいつもこいつも急に目の色が変わったわね。
The moment they saw that stupid huge Monokuma, their eyes lit up. Real quick, I want to briefly talk about how this sort of like, seeing the stupid huge Monokuma and their eyes lighting up is really an interesting analogy for when people obtain power to do things that they've wanted to do. And it doesn't always have to be something that's like forceful, like in the case of this Monokuma, right? It doesn't have to be, the time when you're finally strong, you're finally muscular and can, I don't know, intimidate that bully or something like that. But it could be more often when you finally have the money to influence the things you want to, or to make the changes around you that you want to. Whether they're good or bad or something like that, and the kind of really quick, rash decision to start doing those things once you finally have the capabilities. You always can think, oh, if I had this, if I could do this, would I do it? But once that ability is finally in your hands, it's important to reconsider, to rethink about it, because your mindset will be different at that time, and not to just rashly jump into doing things you had preset. Preset decisions and preset thinking about it, of course, is helpful, but it's not 100% of the way. And I doubt, the adults here had really considered it to its fullest. And now that they have this power, I think they're jumping in a little bit too quickly.
確かに、あれはあいつらにとっての希望かもしれないけど、
Yeah, maybe it is their last
少
hope.
し大きすぎた希望だったみたいね。
But maybe it's far too big of a hope.
今のあいつらには子供相手だから
Don't
手
say that
加減
around
しろなん
Komaida.
て通じないでしょうね。
And there's no way they listen to us if we told them to go easy because they're just kids.
白熊なんかいい方法ない？
Shirokuma, do you have any ideas?
一つだけあるよ。
Oh man. There's one. What is this idea,
さ
Shirokuma?
っさと言いなさいよ。
Well then, hurry up and say it.
街で暴れているモノクマたちは僕と違って自分で考えて行動しているわけじゃない。
The Monokumas running amok in town aren't moving on their own, like me.
だから
Unsurprising.
彼らに命令を出すための装置が必ずどこかに存在しているはずなんだ。
There must be a device somewhere giving them
ど
orders.
こかっておそ
Somewhere.
らく子供たちの本拠地がある東和ヒルズだろうね。
I would guess that the controller is at Towa Hills, the kids'
じゃ
HQ.
あ戦闘が本格化する前に東和ヒルズに乗り込んでその装置を破壊してしまえば。
That's a big deal. If we get to Towa Hills before the battle gets out of hand and destroy that device.
街中で暴れているモノクマたちは一斉に停止して子供たちの戦力は奪われるはずだよ。
Yep, the Monokumas will stop functioning all at once, and the kids will no longer have an army.
そうすればきっと大人と子供の争いは止められる。
If you guys do that, I'm sure you can prevent the fight between adults and children.
さすがに無防備な子供に手を出すほど
I don't know
頭のお
about
かしな
that.
連中じゃない。
Yeah, it's not like they're a group of fanatics who would attack defenseless children.
信じたいところだね。
I know. Exactly, I hope.
けどそんな危険なことを誰がやるのよ。
Of course, you guys are gonna do it. But who's gonna do it? It sounds really dangerous.
それは
About
ま
that.
さか私たちにやれなんて言わないでしょうね。
You better not tell us to
大
do
量
it.
のモノクマが警備する敵地に乗り込んでどこにあるかわからない装置を探せなんて。
Sneaking into heavily guarded enemy territory to look for a device that's who knows
そんな
where.
の自殺行為じゃない。
That's just begging to get killed. I mean, you gotta weigh your options, right?
ビッグバンモノクマの進行が始まれば敵のモノクマはそっちにかかりきりになるはずだし、
But when the Big Bang Monokuma starts attacking, the Monokumas will be busy dealing with
そ
that.
の隙をつけば東和ヒルズに乗り込むのは不可能じゃないよ。
If you use that as a distraction, it won't be impossible to break into Towa Hills.
可能かどうかの問題じゃないわよ。なんで私たちにそんな危険な真似させるのよ。
Because you're good people, and that's what good people end up having to do more often than not. But whether it's possible or not isn't the problem. Why do we have to be the ones to risk our lives?
戸上さんを助けるためにも東和ヒルズには行かないといけないんだよね。
But in order to save Togami, we have to go to Towa Hills anyway, right?
だからってモノクマを操ってる装置なんて手厚く守られてるに決まってるじゃない。
Yeah, but a device used to control Monokumas is obviously going to be well
いくら
guarded.
なんでもそこまでは無理よ。
No matter what the plan is, it's just not
無
possible.
茶なお願いなのは分かってる。でももう2人しか頼る人がいないんだ。
I know I'm asking you for a lot, but you two are the only ones I can rely
お
on
願いだ
anymore.
よ。この町を救えるのは君たちしかいないんだ。
I beg you, you guys are the only ones who can save this town, of course. The typical chosen one, you know.
この町を救うって何よ。私たちは別にそんなの目指してないわよ。
Save this town? What do you mean? That's not what we're in this
私
for.
たちは英雄でも何でもないのよ。それがどうしてこんなことになってんのよ。
We're not heroes or anything, you know? Why put us in that situation?
待って、深川さん。
Wait, Fukawa-san.
分かった。やってみるよ。
I'll try.
ちょっと何言ってんの？
Hey, what are you saying?
もちろん危険なのは分かってるけど、だからって放っておけないよ。
I know it's dangerous, but even then, I can't just leave it like
そ
this.
んなの後できっと後悔するもん。
I know I'd regret it later on.
もしかしてあんた自分の兄さんみたいになりたいの？あいつに憧れてるの？
Maybe you want to be like your brother? You admire him? She doesn't even know what his brother's like now.
そんなんじゃないよ。
It's not like that!
やっぱりそういうことね。だと思ったわよ、このブラコ。
So it's definitely like that. I knew it. You have a brother complex. I've never heard the Japanese word for that, but it sounded like they said like burokon.
本当に違うって。
No, seriously, it's not.
まるちゃんは成長したね。僕はそんな君の姿を見られて嬉
Ain't
しい
that the
よ。
truth? Komaru, you've grown. I'm so glad to see you like this.
それが不安なんじゃない。
That's what's been bothering me. Huh?
今のあんた見てると妙に不安になるのよ。なんでかはわからないけど。
Watching this new you, for some reason, it concerns me. I don't
心
know.
配しなくても大丈夫だよ。私には深川さんって心強い友達もいるんだし。
Aw, don't worry, I'll be just fine. After all, I have a reliable friend named Fukawa-san.
それはまあそうだけど。
That's, well, it's true, but...
それで結局2人はどうするんだい？
So, it's the final hour. What are you guys gonna do? Dawn of the final day. Like, or, what is it? Like, night of the final day, 1 hour remains.
わかったわよ。行けばいいんでしょ。仕方ないわね。
Fine, you want me to go, right? Happy? Jeez, like I even have a choice.
ただし目的はあくまで白夜様の救出よ。他の連中はただのおまけだからね。
However, the objective is rescuing Byakuya-sama. Everything else is secondary.
分かってる。
Yeah,
あ
okay.
りがとう。二人とも本当にありがとうね。
Thanks, you two. Thank you so much.
そろそろ始まるみたいだよ。
Looks like it's about to begin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here it goes. Yikes. At the very least, they're only beating up the Monokumas right now, not the Monokuma kids. I don't like that look.
良さそうだね。
We should hurry. Oh, this music! Yo, this music is so hype!
暁にはその胸で私を抱き留めてください。
Byakuya-sama, if our plan succeeds, catch me in your open arms! Byakuya-sama! Music is so hype. Okay, so it looks like... Looks like got a lot going on here. We do not have a lot of health, as to be expected. Sit over there. We're gonna go pick up this shiny first of all, because even in the most dire of situations, we need to collect everything. Whoa! Kenshiro? I feel like I should know this person. The hair looks super similar. Honestly, probably to like Izuru, but a super big-sized dude who's in charge of a secret assassin skill. They're supposed to be the strongest human alive in the demon world, and its assassin fist can even break the ground in half. Don't hunt alone, but it's supposed to actually be really sick, so stay far from it and make it all tired before you kill it. Is this Ogami's father or something? Related, a relative of Ogami potentially? That's what it seemed like. There's sparklies back here. Anything? No? You'd best believe we're gonna explore everything before we move on. Anything over in here? Can we even go in there? No. Doesn't look like it. There's no way I want to mess up on the very last, portion of the game, probably. I would say probably. Can we give her another hit list thing? What's up, something happened? Oh my goodness, please tell me we can. Oh, we can. That's great. I love that we can still do that. Oh, we have a few of them. Slowpoke Maru. Yep. Typical mass-produced demon. It's too funny. Hey, what's the big idea? Handing me something like this. You better not be making fun of me. No, I wasn't thinking anything. I was just handing it over like I normally do.
なんてね。
I'm just kidding. I'm not the kind of woman to get pissed off about something like this. Yeah, thought so. She totally thought so, guys. You really thought so? You look kind of relieved to me. Probably thought she was gonna hit you with a crowbar or something, right? That's a bit intense. No, honest, I was not thinking about getting hit with a crowbar and dragged behind a bike. No, really, I'm telling the truth, Miss Agakure, I'm innocent. Interesting. Wow, you really, really suck at lying. More importantly, this file is so rude. I'm sure they could have written it a little nicer. What, really? I don't know. I think typical demon is pretty well put. How would you describe it? It's pretty funny. Like how the hair is unique, or how she reads tons of manga, or how she makes funny voices with an electric fan, or how she's not really good with numbers. And that's about it, right?
大丈夫だよ。
Coco, there's nothing embarrassing about being normal. It's not like I'm embarrassed.
ことより
But more importantly, they wrote unknown for hunting grounds. They haven't found you. You should be happy about that. Not sad about the whole typical demon part. Yeah, as a normal girl, I'm happy in a perfectly normal way. Remember when I told you you sucked at lying? That was a pretty funny interaction, as is to be expected. Back to listening to everyone's rage. Now it's Kirihito Tei. That's right, Kirigiri.
おいおい。
Targeting the elderly too. They really don't discriminate. Jeez, if they just waited a week, he would probably die of old age. Then there's no need to kill him. Yikes, that's morbid. Fukawa-san, that's rude. You have to speculate your elders. That's... I guess I'm impressed. I never would have ever thought to say something like that, nor thought respect would have been something easy to mix up with the word speculate. I'm trying to think in the Japanese as well, and like respect is sonke, and like speculate would maybe be like suisoku. So like, I'm not even seeing a Japanese pun here or anything like that. You can't even say it properly. By the way, what was the detective library again? Also, obviously, I'm not like fluent or anything like that, so there's probably some word that I'm missing out on, because obviously this was translated from Japanese, and there's some pun or butchered word. It's probably, I don't know there. If you guys know, actually, that'd be really cool, but I feel like I've heard that somewhere before, but I can't remember. If we can trust what's written here, isn't it some kind of detective union? Or maybe a group that mediates jobs to private investigators? So it's just like a manga artist union. Of course you think that. If that helps you, sure. Anyway, a union of detectives sounds super cool. Kind of like a secret organization. Real life detectives are no good at all. Huh? Why not? Don't detectives in real life solve super cool investigations like in manga? Oh, Komaru. Oh, Komaru. Well, I guess it's not that actual detectives are no good. More like most situations don't even require a detective. Yeah, that's right. Unless there's some super complicated case, detectives aren't really needed. Of course, most police officers and judges fit that bill, too. Right, that goes without saying. I guess that's why I'm repulsed by them so much. For some reason, that sounds philosophical. Anyway, regardless if they're detectives or culprits, we gotta save them now. Leave it to me, I'll solve it in a flash, just like manga detectives. Again, another fun interaction, as to be expected at this point. And the last of these we have on ourselves. I'm intrigued to see what Fukawa has to say about this person, because that's usually when we find out who they are. Kenshiro X. Maybe related to Hagakure? Maybe? Assassin Fist? Are the captives really allowed to do that kind of BS in this game? Isn't this just something some kid wrote? They're probably just making it up. No, my guess is this is the truth. I know a monster just as powerful as this guy. Yeah, it's probably Ogami. A monster? Yep, yeah, she was called Ogre and the strongest person in the world. And those nicknames were no exaggeration. She really was a monster. And if she can exist, I'm sure that something like Assassin Fist exists. Then is it true that his days are numbered? Sounds like a plot from a manga. It is a familiar story. Assassins always have short lives, just like how female spies always somehow fall in love. Well, even though I don't really get that reference, you can leave this to me. Assassin Fist or no, I'll take the responsibility of saving him. I think, so not only was that like just an example of a role that like is a common story sort of trope, it's also cool because it's relevant to specifically Ogami, because she was like the female sort of spy for Monokuma in the first game. Of course, I'm not personally going. Okay, cool. So as usual, that was a fun little venture. Anything back here I should be wary of? Is that a save spot? It is. I'm definitely not going to miss that. And yeah, I think we've covered just about everything. I'm not seeing any sparklers up there. Just one Monokuma wreaking havoc on the city. There's no one we can talk to there. Nothing backstage. Alright, then I guess we'll head on through. Don't have a lot of health, but I think we'll be okay. Let's talk to these guys. And girl. That weapon. Don't tell me you used it on a child. Don't worry, this is for Monokumas. No matter how horribly we were treated, I can at least keep my sense of tact. I'm not going to just crush all their little heads like watermelons. Sigh of relief. Yeah, I thought not. But if something were to happen, that would be a different story. If some horrible, unthinkable situation occurred, well, then I just have to use this on a kid. What happened to your sense of tact? You sound so certain, deriding me. If you don't kill the kid, the woman next to you is dead. What if that were the situation? Would you just remain a spectator, watch her die? I went outside with a resolute mind. If something happens, I will not hesitate to kill. If I hesitate, keep making excuses, I'm the one who will end up dead. I mean, I would question whether or not being attacked by a kid actually is equivalent to that situation, but... we should go. What's over this way? Anything of interest back here? No shinies? I'm surprised. Oh, we don't have to stay on the sidewalk. That's, I guess, neat. These guys are scheming up to something. We can get some bullets, maybe some hearts. Very useful mono machines. Let's talk to these adults. Are you guys coming with us too? Well, not really. No, don't worry about it. There's no need for you to risk your lives. You're still young women. It's been so long since I felt this. I feel completely free. Why? Do you think you've already won? It's true, I don't know what's going to come of all this. But the day we stand up against these kids is finally here. It makes me happy. I'd much rather fight a kid and die than return to a life of hiding in fear. Whoa. Please be careful. Yeah, even if it's my time to die, I'll be sure to take some kids and Monokumas with me. Yikes. Yikes. Whoa. Explosions. Alright, so, as you might have anticipated, we are going to continue with this, destruction of the city, it seems, and all the Monokumas and kids within it. Or rather, continue trying to stop all of that destruction in the next episode. This was a really fun one. We obviously didn't really do a lot. Right, we saw the speech, we talked with Shirokuma, and we were introduced to this chapter with, Monoka and Komaeda and all that entails, and then got to do some of the hit list things with Hagakure. But overall, it was fun time playing. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too, and are looking forward to whatever comes of all this stuff going on back there. But until then, this has been Night Zero, and this mission is complete.
Danganronpa